Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So, January is almost over. At the end of today, it'll be over, and then it'll be February. So, yeah. So I figured, why not do a channel update video? Because there are things you guys need to know. And I actually wrote down a little list and I organized my thoughts, so hopefully I won't be babbling incessantly in circles for 45 minutes. I would like this video to be under 10 minutes, but you know what? It probably won't be. It's 2025. We like to set goals for ourselves, and maybe one day we'll reach that goal. We'll see. But first item on my agenda is just general productivity throughout the month of February is going to be a little bit slower. I do not quite, it's not going to be quite as busy for me as December and May generally are. But I am doing another tour, another children's theater tour throughout February. So I have some dates in the beginning of the month and the last couple weeks of the month. I have like a little week's break in the middle somewhere in there. But yeah, that'll be taking me in and out of town a lot throughout the month. So my productivity will be a little lower than normal just because I won't be in my normal space to sit down and have time to record or stream or whatever it may be. But I will still make the time to do the things, so don't worry. I'll have to prioritize getting my guaranteed patron requests done first. But YouTube will still get things. Things will still be happening on YouTube. They just may be a little bit slower than it has been in the last month or so. But YouTube will still get things. Next item, DramaLlama. If you don't know what DramaLlama is, where have you been? Why have you not been listening to me when I talk about DramaLllama? I've been talking about it for well over a year at this point. Pretty much almost every channel update video has some mention of DramaLlama. It's tattooed on my damn good thigh, like, y'all. But those of you who do not know what DramaLlama is an up-and-coming social media platform designed by, well, not designed by BL enthusiasts, but thought up, dreamt up by BL enthusiasts, made for BL enthusiasts, designed by tech people who have the ability to design a social media platform because us BL dreamers out here don't always have the technical capacity to make those things, but we have the ideas. So yeah, it's currently still in its beta testing, but in February, starting February 1st, they are doing a Love-a-thon, which is an adaptation of the subathon that they've done a couple times in the past, where basically it's going to just be a non-stop stream over on Twitch, where we watch things, we'll play games, we'll chat, we'll do whatever. The chat pretty much helps decide how things go, and the stream will go for as long as the death timer has time on it. And the way to keep time on the death timer is through donations, whether it's $1, $5. If you're native to Twitch, you donate bits or whatever it is. Every donation helps and adds time to the timer, and throughout the duration there will be happy hours. I think they're planning on doing 2 happy hours a day, so people in different time zones can also get, you know, their happy hour shenanigans on. All the proceeds will go to help DramaLlama continue to stay funded so that it doesn't have to be a paid platform, and to help get it out of beta testing and get all of the issues that all of our testers are finding right now, help get those resolved and make it just a great platform, so that when it actually does make it into your app store or your Google Play Store or whatever it may be, it is a great place to be. But if you're interested in beta testing, you'll go to www.DramaLlamas.com and you can sign up for an account. It's open beta. Yeah, I think we have about 1,200, 1,300 users at the moment. And yeah, it's great to see the growth that it's taken, but we would love to have even more people come help break things, help break it so that we can make it better. But yeah, we're going to be doing the Love-a-thon potentially all throughout the month of February. Again, it starts February 1st and it ends whenever the death timer runs out. In the summer when they did it, I think the subathon lasted all of like almost 40 days. So like that was a lengthy one. I don't know that this one is going to go quite to those lengths, but you know, if people keep donating money and keeping time on the death timer, then yeah, who knows? It potentially could. It potentially could. So how long it lasts is up to you guys. And once we reach certain milestones throughout the subathon, certain amount of money we've raised, that unlocks different unlockables throughout. And there's a whole spreadsheet and whatnot. But yeah, it's a good time. We had a fun time last year when we did it, and hopefully it will be another good time. So if you like having people to watch BL shenanigans with, or if you're like many of us who love BL and love just BL shenanigans, but you don't have any real life in-person friends who also share those interests, and you're looking for a tribe of people to just enjoy content with, join us on the subathon. Also join us on DramaLlama, because that's basically what it is. Like I said, it's a social media platform for BL enthusiasts. So if you like BL, join us over there. What else? GMMTV stuff in the middle of the month. I made a post about how we weren't going to be reacting to heart killers anymore on YouTube out of fear of getting channels deleted and whatnot, because there was this whole scare that happened with Kent, who where he received, I think, well, with a couple reactors, but it was Kent's story that brought it to my attention, where they received copyright strikes from what appeared to be Aichi, but then it seems as though after getting help from YouTube and like having someone investigate, it seems as though that they were just fake strikes that were issued by someone claiming to be Aichi, but like it wasn't actually, which is frightening, because it's like, it sucks to think that just anybody in the world can just go, you just don't like a YouTuber, and you're like, you know what, I don't like this person, so I can just go to YouTube, abuse the system, and say I am this company with no proof that I am this company, and I'm claiming this content, and I want you to issue a strike, and you can just get people's channels taken away all willy-nilly. So thankfully, you know, that got resolved for Kent and a couple others. I think I did hear that at least one person ended up losing their channel. I don't know if that ended up getting resolved before all of that happened. I hope it did. But yeah, as a result of that, like, I had taken down all of my Heart Killers reactions up till that point. And then once that got resolved, I started just continuing my reactions to Heart Killers on YouTube. Everything else prior to, I think, like episode 8, I just went ahead and uploaded to my Patreon, and also is on the DramaLlama platform, both for free. So if you are just now getting around to my Heart Killers reactions and you're like, Topher, where's episodes 1 through 7? That is where they are. Of course, in episode 8, I explained that, and all of my reactions on YouTube, in the description, there are links to where you can find those reactions and all that stuff. But in case you just weren't in the know, that is what happened to those reactions. It is an unfortunate scare, but I am glad that GMMTV series are still open for us to react to at this point, because there are quite a number of GMMTV series that we've started throughout the month of January. Speaking of series that we have started, new ones that we've started and have not finished yet include We Are, Your Sky, Eternal Butler, Goblin, Two Worlds, Tempo, I Will Knock You, Laws of Attraction, Cosmetic Play Lover. There may be others, but those are the ones that came to my mind when I was making out this list. So Tempo, We Are, and no, I haven't put Your Sky out on YouTube yet, but Tempo and We Are I've put out on YouTube already, as well as my Heart Killers reactions, because those are GMMTV properties. Or no, yeah, I did Tempo, We Are. Yeah, that's what I said. And the others I've watched either on my live streams or I've recorded on my own and have uploaded to Patreon. But those are series we've started. Series that we are already in the midst of and that we continued making our way through this month included Century of Love. We just started getting back into that on my streams this past week. My Engineer, I decided that I was going to make that just like my personal pet project to finish on my streams over the last month or so. So I think we have like 3 episodes left at this point. Kidnap, we continued that a couple episodes. Heart Killers, obviously. To Sir with Love. Oh No, Here Comes Trouble. Actually, I think I only have like 3 episodes left of that I need to record reactions for. Young Royals, that's over on Patreon. W2 Worlds, over on Patreon. Modao Zushi, which is the anime adaptation of The Untamed. Continue our way through that. A League of Noblemen, nice little Chinese bromance series with a man whose face just makes me feel things. Under the Skin, First Shot, Heaven Official's Blessing, First Note of Love, we've continued. Hidden Love, High School Return of a Gangster, we started that back in December, we continued it this month. Guardian, Sense8, we continued Goblin, no, we started Goblin, so I'll talk about that in a second. Sense8, Bright Time, and Dashing Youth. Those are all the ones that I could think of that we continued, but there may be others. Series that we finished this month, we finished Sugar Dog Life. We finally got around to finishing Jacko Frost after we started it like 3 or 4 months ago, and it just kept like floundering in the polls that we were doing. So we finally finished that. I finished the first season of Interview with a Vampire this month, so then I'll probably dive into the second season sometime this coming month. I finished the first season of Young Royals actually yesterday. So this coming month I'll probably dive into the second season. We started and finished Cherry Blossoms After Winter over on my stream, and we started and finished See Your Love this month over on my stream. So those edits will eventually go to Patreon, and at some point in time, who knows when. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm watching a lot of things. I'm watching very, very many things. So if you guys suggest things in the comment section and I don't get to them immediately, it's not because I don't like them. It's not because I don't like you. It's because I am one person with a finite amount of free time who's also working full time and performing, and I only have so much time to watch things, but I'm doing my best. I'm watching a lot of stuff right now, but also I think, and the last thing I want to touch on, outside of, if you're not already joining us on my live streams over on Twitch, come join us on our live streams. They're fun for some people, and that's the last thing I wanted to touch on, because I've had a few comments on YouTube videos that I've put up over the last month from people who have been, I guess, subscribed to me for a while, and they're not super fond of the live stream format. I don't know if it's that they're not fond of the live stream format so much as it is after the fact that I'm just uploading the live stream footage to YouTube. I feel like the live streams for most people are more fun when they are there. So watching the live streams and the interactions and whatnot after the fact may not be quite as fun for them. So there have been people who have expressed their concerns. So if you've had those feelings, just know that you are not alone. And felt that just the quality of the reactions has gone down as a result of being on the live streams or doing that, and you know, they wish that I would go back to just recording things, this, that, the other, and those are valid concerns. I can say that I'm not going to stop live streaming anytime soon, because I enjoy the live streams. One thing that I've often seen when, just throughout my years of being a reactor, in the comment sections, is people who, you know, don't necessarily have real life friends to watch this stuff with. They come to my reactions or they come to other people's reactions and like, it feels like I'm watching this with a friend. Thank you for, you know, putting this out there. It feels like I'm watching this with a friend. And I love seeing those kind of comments because I know what that feeling is like, and I like having that feeling. And for me, whenever I'm on the live streams, that's how I feel. Like, it's great to like sit down and talk to a camera by myself, but there is a different level of satisfaction or a different level of serotonin, I guess, that I get from having those real-time interactions versus me sitting here recording, editing it whenever I edit it, uploading it who knows how long after I've watched the actual episode, and then you guys get to watch it on YouTube and then comment on it. Because at this point, by the time I upload stuff to YouTube, it's probably been weeks. minimum since I actually watched the episode. And at that point, my brain has moved so far past that episode. I don't remember what I said in that reaction. I don't remember where my head was when I was watching it at that particular point. So when people comment on like certain things that I might have said or certain, things that happened in an episode, I'm just like, I don't know what, unless they give me a timestamp, I don't know what they're referencing because my head has moved past that. I'm watching so many things at once. My head has moved past that. So I'm like, I don't know. So for me, I like the live streams because it makes the editing process a little bit easier, but B, just because I like having that real-time interaction. I like being able to converse with people in the moment that I am having these thoughts versus having to try and remember what I was thinking 6 weeks ago when I recorded this particular thing that they're commenting on. But again, I understand that format is not for everybody. Reaction videos in general are a very niche market because I have so many friends who aren't part of like the reactionary world and don't watch reactions, who don't understand the appeal of like reaction videos. They're like, it's just somebody sitting there watching and talking. I don't get it. But as someone who, before I became a reactor, was someone who loved to watch reactors, I understand the feeling. I understand the enjoyment I get out of watching reaction videos. So I already know that reaction videos are a niche market. It's in its own. So then now live stream reactions is kind of like narrowing down that niche. It's even more niche. So I know that that's not going to be for everybody. So I'm proposing, I don't know, a couple options, and you guys can let me know if any of them work better for you. Because one, I'm not stopping my live streams anytime soon. I'm going to keep watching content on my live streams because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I have a good time, and it is my channel, so I like to have a good time on my channel. But what I can do here on YouTube, I can either just not post my reactions that I did via live stream on YouTube anymore. I can just stop posting those. And only post reactions on YouTube of things that I've sat down and recorded, which will probably minimize the variety of series that get posted to YouTube, because again, the majority of the series that I'm watching at this moment, because you guys heard that list that I went through, the majority of the series I've watched were because they were recommendations by the stream. They won a chat vote on at some point. The chat's like, hey, let's watch this, so then we started the series. Most of those series I probably would have never touched had it not been for the stream or the chat vote. So if those are series that you're wanting to see me react to, just know that if we go the route of me not putting reactions I did on stream over on YouTube, then you won't see those reactions. Another thought could be that I have just maybe my YouTubers vote for a series that I react to exclusively for YouTube. So like, even if the chat votes for it whenever I'm doing a live stream, I'm like, sorry, this is my YouTube exclusive. I'm only sitting down and recording this. That's something that I could do in addition to putting my live streams, or again, just in lieu of my live stream videos. Instead of putting live streams on YouTube, I can just have an exclusive series that I watch only for YouTube. That could be a thing, maybe. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. If you guys have ways that we can make this better for you, just let me know. Again, I'm not like a dictator. Like, this is my channel, I'm gonna do what I want. But in the same breath, this is my channel, I'll do what I want. No, but like, yeah, I want you guys to enjoy the content. I want you guys to enjoy being here. And if you don't enjoy being here, then that sucks. So yeah, if there's some way that I can help to make that better for you guys, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. As long as the suggestion is stop live streaming, because that's not going to happen. I'm going to continue live streaming. It's going to continue to be a part of my life. At this point, it's just a matter of whether or not you guys want me to share those reactions with you. Because if you're not enjoying them, then I won't waste the time editing them for YouTube, and I'll just put them on Patreon and call it a day. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions. You guys can let me know. And anything else? Oh, Patreon poll. Last month, my patrons decided what, speaking of the subathon, decided what reaction or what series that I reacted to during the subathon back in the summer that I still have left to edit, because I reacted to a lot of things during that subathon. That they wanted me to put out. Last month they had me put out My Beautiful Man 2, so I put out the 4 episodes from the second season as well as my reaction to the movie. And this month they voted that they wanted me to do plus and minus, so I will start editing those reactions for Patreon throughout the month and get those uploaded. Also, a series that I forgot to mention that I'm in the middle of, Songmin Diniao. I started that on my own, and then Brian from what was formerly Bryfield TV and is now BL Besties React. We've turned that into a collab, so he and I have been reacting to that on both of our Patreons over the last couple of weeks. So that's another series that we've been watching. We also watched This Love Doesn't Have Long Beans, and there was Agatha All Along toward the end of last year, and I think he's still working on editing those reactions. But yeah, those are other things that will be coming to Patreon relatively soon-ish. I think that is everything. So, okay. I was hoping for under 10 minutes. 21. Close-ish. Question mark. So I'm going to stop talking. That's the video. Bye.